Alright, let's start from question 61. So number 1, Emma was tidying the house while her husband was fixing the car. So her husband here, we are using past continuous tense. So we have the keyword while here, so means 当. So it means 当 Emma, right, was tidying her house and then her husband was fixing the car. So when both people, right, they are doing things at the same time, this is what we call simultaneous. Okay, so when something happened simultaneously in the past, then you gotta use past continuous tense. So was tidying is past continuous tense. Look at 62. Did you live in Spain while you were a child? So a keyword here is when you were a child. So here definitely you gotta use past simple tense. Okay, you cannot use do you live or were you living. That's wrong. So past simple is did you live. Okay, 63. Who is the news? Daniel is watching the news. Okay, so as you can see here is we are using present continuous tense. So definitely here at the front part you gotta use present continuous tense as well. Who is watching the news? So B is the answer. 64. Your coat on the floor. Can you see an exclamation mark here? 感叹号. Which means, right, this sentence, this person, this speaker, is very angry and this person is using an exclamation mark at the back. That means it's showing anger here. So annoyance and anger when this speaker is angry or annoyed with something. Okay, and you gotta use present continuous tense. So that's why A is the answer. You are always leaving your coat on the floor. Okay, this is present continuous tense. 65. Have you seen Beth lately? Okay, the only possible answer is lately because lately is the adverb. Adverb is to describe the verb. Okay, adverb 是拿来形容 verb 的。为什么我们要形容 verb 呢？看 Have you seen? 是我们现在来 describe have seen 的。你最近有见到 Beth 吗 ？Okay, so lately 是最近 ，late 是迟 ，later 是等一下 ，so 是错的 ，right? So the only answer is B. 66. Kate and Brian have only gone to Canada once. Okay, so have only gone, right? 这边是 present perfect tense. Then the usage of present perfect tense, right? One of the usages, right, is to show the experience, right? 你的一种经验。How many times have you been to Canada before? So present perfect tense 它有一个用处就是拿来讲 about 你的经验的，你有去过几次。I've been to Canada once, so 它是一种经验来的 right? Or have you tried snorkeling before? Have you tried? Have you tried is also present perfect tense. So it's also talking about the experience. Okay? And for this one, A, right? Past perfect. This is what we call past perfect. So how do we use past perfect? Past perfect tense is when we want to compare two events in the past. When we were talking about two events and the first event that happened, we will use past perfect. Whereas the second event that happened, we would use past simple tense. Okay? So A 是不可能用在这边的 right? And B, totally wrong. We can't just say gone. Gone is past participle, it's not a tense, yeah. 这个 gone 是 verb 的一种 form 来的，是 past participle， 就是好像它后面这样子。这全部 gone 的是 past participle. But you can't use past participle, okay, just like that. You gotta add something at the front part. For example, you gotta add have, had, has. Okay? Okay. Now 67. He has lived in Australia since 2014. Okay, so since 2014, that means, right, from 2014 onwards， 从2014年那一年开始。Okay, right, 68. Susie has spoken to him on the phone. Okay, so Susie has just spoken to him 的意思就是说，哦，她刚刚才跟他聊天。Okay, now 69. Ian and Susie still haven't told their parents that Ian is visiting. They want to surprise them. Okay, 就是说 still haven't told the parents means 还没有跟他的家长讲。Okay, 70. It was such a good day. It was such a cold day that we stay inside. So B is the correct answer. We cannot say it's was a cold such. The sequence is wrong. Okay, so the only answer is 70. B, such a cold day. 71. The sea was so warm that we went swimming every day. Okay, was so warm. So A, so warm, that's wrong because you gotta add the helping verb at the front part. There's no helping verb. And C, so was warm. The sequence is wrong. Okay, now 72. It was such a good resort that we stay for an extra week. Yeah, so such a good. So remember, I say that such 后面一定要是一个有个 noun 的。Okay, 这个是 adjective, but it must follow with a noun. So 还有一个 noun. Okay, so the sequence is it was such a good resort. Okay, now look at 73. Mr. Peters had just opened his shop. Then the first customer came in. Alright, so had just opened 这一边 we are using past perfect tense. Okay, we are using past perfect tense. So remember that I said past perfect tense, right? There are two events, A and B, and the first event that happened will use past perfect. So Mr. Peters 开店了，就是他的第一个 event 发生现的。So the first customer came in， 看到吗？这个是第二个啊，他的过后，他的顾客就进来了 ，right? So here we use past simple. But 第一个一定要用 past perfect. Okay? Right, 74. We had already heard about the robbery by the time it appeared in the newspaper. Meaning here is, okay, 我们才刚知道这个 robbery 的 case. Okay, 然后它就 appear in the newspaper. So we are using past perfect also. We had heard. So this is past perfect. 看到吗？什么东西先发生先？第一个 robbery， 我们先听到那个 robbery 先。Then after that， 它就在那个 newspaper 里面出现了。Okay, so 这个就是用 past simple。所以所有之前就是 past event 发生的东西，当它有一个第一个事情跟第二个事情的事情，所以第一个事情 we must use past perfect tense， 第二个事情我们才用 past simple， 这个是规定了的，没有的变了的。Alright, now look at 75. Ryan wrote several short stories before he published his first novel. So 这一个很简单，它的意思就是说 Ryan before 他去就是 publish 那个第一个那个 novel 的时候 right? So Ryan 已经写了几部小short stories. Okay? Now 76. It started to rain by the time I left college. What is the meaning here? It means right. 当我要 left 我的 college 的时候，它就开始下雨了。Okay? So 它的 answer 就是 B. Okay, 77. I phoned Mike to check if he was okay. So 这一边 right, you must use to check. You must use the infinitive here to check. Alright? Okay, so A is the answer. And 78. You better ask the landlord before you repaint the flat. So if you see better here, right, at the front part, you don't need to add to, okay? And then confirm you cannot add S also at the back. It must be the base form of the verb. This is what we call base form. Base form means the original form of the verb, 就是原本的。如果你看到这边有一个 better, okay, 你可以讲 you better ask, you better eat, you better speak. 不用加 to， 也不要加任何 s or ing， 把它 变成 the base form of the verb. Okay, and that's enough. So B is answer. And number 7, I regret not buying that coat. Okay, 如果你前面有一个 regret, right? Okay, regret, right? Then you gotta add ing at the back. So for example, I regret eating. Okay, so but at the same time, right? Okay, at the same time, right? You can also say I regret buying. So 它的意思就是说，I regret not buying that coat. 意思就是，哇，我很后悔耶，我没有买到那个 coat. Okay, so C is the answer. And the last one, 80. It's no use trying to fix the TV. We need to buy a new one. So no use 后面就是要放一个 verb with ing. Okay, so it's no use trying, or it's no use buying a new TV. Maybe like, oh, 你知道吗？买一个 TV 是 no use because she doesn't watch TV. So no use 后面就是要加 ing 的。Okay, so that's all for the video today. And if you wish to see, if you wish to check question 81 until 100, and then you have to check the next video. Thank you.